Okay, it's episode 12, and we're currently mustering or replenishing our armies up here at Budorgis, waiting to go down and take out Istros, or well, subjugate Lugos. And then after that, our single target that's left for us is Rome. And I have a plan. Our we have 4 armies up here. We're gonna leave one of them up here in whatever this province is called, Lugia, to defend this land of ours, the newly conquered territory. And then the 3 other armies together, led by Mordus, will march through the Alps and attack from the north through Supine Gaul and into Latium. And in the meantime, while all of this is happening, this massive raid into the north, our second army, or well, maybe both actually, the Poisoned Arrows and the new Breaker of Rome army will attack from Taras. They will take Apollonia, then sail across and then just invade. Do what needs to be done, as I am sure they will be able to. This is going to be exciting, I think. So we lost a noble character, Chimerius, the general of our hometown, the one who was the governor, I guess. Well, Kudan, I guess you can take over, or perhaps E2 actually. You should probably take the lead here, the Drifters. There we go. For a second I thought that was actually gonna be Mordus, right after I said that he would be the one to invade Rome. And I was just like, what the fuck? But it's not. This wild horses building here in Olbia should probably be destroyed and changed into something more fitting for our livestock or agriculture economy that we are getting through that land. So we're gonna start working on that. This army can't move anywhere because of the winter. It couldn't even cross the river. But it is finally complete now, so that's at least something. We can't get any of these more elite units, right? No. That's too bad. But honestly, I don't think it matters that much. They are taking attrition and are just overall beaten down right now, so that's good. What we can do is all get back home, right? No, you can't actually get home. You're working on it, but wow, you're actually taking attrition from something. No supplies in the winter, I guess. That's rough. Let's bring you guys down here, and then the Mock Manhood army, they should probably start mustering new units. Because this is not good enough. So like, let's do something like this. And then hope for some better units later on as well. Maybe our client states here will actually take Istros. That would be really nice actually. I hope they will do that. But overall, our situation is like really good. We can't really do that much right now, just wait around and hope for everything to turn out in our favor. Attrition, sure, whatever. Is it just me or does it feel, well, of course you probably can't feel it right now because you're not playing the game, but it feels like the turn time, the engine time is way longer than usual, and it's kind of sad. Oh wait, can we get like a fisher building here? And it will actually increase agriculture. Oh, yeah, let's go for that. We should probably have gone for that a while ago. But I guess we needed the units. That's at least our excuse. Oh well, armies, you can just slowly find your way down to the border of Apollonia. And you should be able to get down there easily enough by yourself. Then, all the way up here, our armies, are they replenishing? They are starting to replenish, but it's just so slow. These 2 armies here at least made it back safely. But the question is, which one should actually join us in our conquest? I think this army here at least needs to be fully upgraded so they can get like these summation, what are they called? Summation cataphracts, because they're pretty awesome. And then this army over here can just get whatever they are able to get. Like these guys can just get 1 for now. Fine, I guess. Germanic Axeman, that could be fun army actually. Have a local Germanic force up here in the north. Okay, our spy can just take a quick look at his trust to make sure everything is alright. And that they're not actually planning any shenanigans. Not, at least not any more than they already have made or caused against us. And everything looks good. This building right here, yeah, I don't remember why we made it here, but I guess we have to keep it because... Oh yeah, it's for experience, for generals and new recruited units. And this land here, the Dash, is probably just our military hub, I guess. But we're gonna keep going. So you want peace? Well, I will accept it if you want to become a client state or satrap, I guess. And I prefer satrap, of course. But it seems like we are gonna have to try and make them a client state. No, so screw you, we're gonna take it by force then. You know what's gonna happen. And it has to happen. There we go, it's summer now and we should probably start moving out before it's too late. Yeah, this army is already complete, so just march into enemy territory. This one is almost finished, so you can just stay inside our own territory. Can you raid by any chance? No, you can't, but you can go into an ambush stance. Which is fine as well, so you could just fortify. And then you can just sit here and enjoy life. You can actually just sit inside the capital for now, while we're waiting around anyway. Then this army can actually march south as well. And then just slowly muster more men for its army. So let's go for some of like the Salvation Horsemen, some of those as well. Another one of them perhaps. And that should probably be it for now. The next turn we will attack Istros and it will fall. It will become a subject of ours. And it's going to be amazing. And I think as soon as these... I don't actually know whether we should attack as soon as both of these armies are ready. Or finally whenever these guys up here are ready to attack. Up here in the north. I think actually the latter is probably the better option because that way we can force the Romans to actually focus on this area and then leave this middle part here in the center all vulnerable and alone. We should also probably get a ship down here. Because we don't have any. Oh, that's gonna be a challenge actually to cross the sea. But we'll figure it out, I think. And we have a few more upgrades. Let's just take them before we actually move on. She's the new one, so you can get some of these tax things. Actually, we're not actually getting taxes from this area yet, but we can turn it on. It will take all our food actually, but so be it, I guess. Wasn't there another person that increased in rank? Yeah, it was our spy. Let's just take a look at that. Just give you whatever you want and then keep moving. Oh, now they actually want to become a client state, but I would prefer to have them as a subject, and we can actually get that just by attacking them next turn. Oh, and we have to enter the war on the side of our ally here, but it's our military ally, and it's one of those we actually need to break, so let's just say decline, and then screw you. So with all the events that just happened in that end turn there, I think we're actually still dependable. Who was it? It was you who we had to break our alliance with. Okay, that's fine. You are so far away anyway. But I would still prefer to have you as a satrapy. It will come in time. We will get a chance. But for now, we need to take this fucking settlement. Istros. Let's go down there. First, we're gonna encircle the Then, after that, we're gonna send our other armies south to take out these fucking second armies that's outside. And with a night attack, we can actually just take them out one by one, it seems. Because we're fucking legends. So let's just go do that. Awesome, actually. There we go. That's one army dealt with. Let's continue our advance, so bring you down there. Then attack again. Now they actually escape. Another night attack. And there we go. This should leave the main town nice and vulnerable. So there we go. Defensive stance. Oh, actually, that was balanced stance, actually. Decisive victory, that's what it was. And there we go. We will sack the town first, because that's who we are. We're gonna take all the gold, all the slaves. And then, Mortis, you of course can get the honor. And just take that balanced stance. It's gonna be 100% victory anyway. And then you can subjugate this land. Just like that. And now they are at peace with everyone again. Look at that. Can we trade with you now? Yes, we can. Good. And then we should also just... I remember that thing we did last time where we just ended up giving them all the gold in the world just to make them like us again. And of course it has to be... the likelihood of success will have to be high for this to work. So we're just gonna keep on doing this for a while. Until they actually end up appreciating us a bit more. There we go, and with that done, I will actually... You know what, let's just keep all our armies here safely tucked together for now. And hopefully they won't actually rebel. I doubt they will, but just in case. I mean, we still need to replenish those armies anyway. Swabos, actually, are you still at war with us? You are. Can we just get a peace with you? We can, good. And now we can just completely focus on Rome down here. Which is going to be amazing. And for now, we just need to upgrade these guys, and then we can get ready for our invasion. We can actually get some Athenian elite cavalry down here, so let's just take those instead of this youth horseman unit. Just to bring some diversity into the army. And actually, they're actually really bad compared to our own units, but they are better defensive. Melee, they have better melee defense, actually. And armor piercing. And morale. Other than that, our own are probably better in every single way, so that's... I'm not sure if that was actually a good idea to do that, but whatever. It's another unit, it's diversity, and it's gonna be almost... I'm gonna like it, I think. A plague in Albia? What? No! What? Wait! Oh, come on. We just converted stuff over there. This is so unfair. Like, why is this happening? Is there a way for us to lower squalor somehow? It's all the way up there, so let's just aim for that right now. But that's tier 3, so we can't actually get it. Let's just go for the large defenses then. God damn it. Also now many rules. They're really hindering us at the moment. Same for the weather right now, because this army can't move anywhere. Oh, we can also get some citizen cavalry right now. Should we get them for more diversity in that said army? Nah, not yet. Oh well, let's get out of this damned land up in the north. And hopefully find a place with less harsh weather. I guess not. Because we have no supplies. Okay, I think we should probably find ourselves at Singidon down here. And Samisakatusa, I guess. That way we can actually replenish our armies. And then prepare for our invasion. We still need to upgrade a few things here and there. But then once that's done, we should really be ready to take over the world. There isn't really all that much we can do right now, just sit around and wait. Population surplus in Panoria. Okay, so this is right here where we basically have nothing. But I think we should probably go for a commons building. Because why not? We aren't really taxing this area anyway, so we should probably go for that. And we need to get out of this swamp here, because this weather is going to take the life away from us. And oh my god, why is it so laggy at the moment? Okay, I have a slight idea why that might be, but I don't think I can fix that right now. It's because of some of my editing I have been doing, and it's taking up a bunch of storage on my PC, I guess. So be it, we can't do that much about that at the moment. We're gonna have to suffer the consequences, and I'll have to fix it for the next time. In the meantime, we can enjoy ourselves with some Thracian cavalry this time around, and yes, please, I'm gonna take that. Getting all the Athenian cavalry in our army, they are gonna support us in our invasion of Rome. That's gonna be awesome, actually. Having so many diverse units in our army. Well, so many, it's only Athenians right now. And also our own, but that's it. It's nothing else. Oh my god, we have a lot of people actually have increased in rank, so let's just quickly go around and deal with that. Oh, and did I just see Mordus actually having increased in rank? Yes, so now he is at max level, and this is all the skills he can get. There we go, he's completely maxed out. This is the Mordus. With plus 3% growth, or not percent, plus 3 growth and public order in the local province. Plus 4 cunning, plus 9% morale for all units during defensive battles. The battle rhythm ability. Plus 4 seal and plus 9% morale for all units during offensive battles. Plus 4 cunning. Minus 15% upkeep for all land units. 1 cunning, plus 9 missile damage inflicted by all siege weapons. Minus 30% attrition losses when besieging. Minus 15 attrition losses when under siege. And plus 3 siege holdout time, and which is double for city ports. Then we also have our experienced arch trait, which gives him plus 1 seal, plus 9% missile damage inflicted by all missile units, increased missile attack range for all units, and plus 9% shots per minute for all units. Then we have the Master of Scouts, 1 cunning, 15% campaign movement range, plus 9 line of sight, plus 15% chance of discovering hidden agents and armies, plus 15% chance of anticipating an enemy ambush. We have our non-mercenary unit recruitment cost and replenishment rates, which are at the max. We have our ambushes and night battles, and then we have all the ammunition in the world. Mordus, you are a fucking legend. Okay, we are finally in position down here in the south, so now we just need to wait for the northern armies. Ateas and Protetheus, whatever, however you pronounce that. You can probably just sit inside town. Then you can sit right here, outside of that. Then you can take a position inside this town. And then we're just gonna enjoy ourselves, waiting around. And we should probably just buy units for this army here in general. What do you need? You need some frontline units, such as this guy here. You can use more elite cavalry. Then 2 of those, perhaps, and then that should be it for this army, actually. Yeah, that seems like a fine build. So 2 turns-ish we'll have to wait before we can actually advance on Rome. And something I really want to look at is actually, let me just give me a second here. Let me just take all that. Let's take a look at this map view here, because as you can see, we are completely protected with this blue border all around. All we really need is Illyria, but I never intended for that to be part of this. That's mostly because I didn't want this town here in general, actually. I guess we could go for it, actually, and just subjugate all of this, because they're all individual states, but it's gonna take so much time, and right now we're actually trading with them as neutral states, and they might actually be a good help against Rome itself when we get there. And okay, let's see, Helveticum, whatever, here. Yeah, we can break our military alliance with you now, so there we go. So that's actually 1 less blue border, but yeah, it's like we couldn't trade with them anyway. And we don't want any military alliances. But can we turn them into like a client state, perhaps, if we pay them enough? Okay, so now we have way more gold. Let's see here, what can we do? Can we give you like 12k? No, that's not enough. A bit more is required.
Your people are worthy, but my people deserve better of our talk.
So 18k? No, that's just not enough. Perhaps we need to give them all our gold then. I guess that might be the case. No. What about if we join like one of your wars against slaves? That won't help at all. Sway us perhaps? Well, that would certainly help. What about the Heruski? Okay, maybe this will work out actually. I have a feeling it will. So let's just go for 16. There we go. Fine. So now they're on our side again. So basically what's going on here, story-wise, is the Germanic tribes, they will eventually just have more independence than all the other tribes in the south. That's really the case. But they're still inferior to us. To our great nation. Oh, look at this army, it's basically already up and running again. This one too. And same for this one. Oh, what are you doing up here? Get away. That's not what we want to see. Well, we'll probably do the same here next turn for the other nation up there. So let's just upgrade these guys. Make sure that they are all properly set up. And then, with all this done, get that sweet 1200 gold. Or 12,000 gold. Large defenses have now been researched, and that means we should probably go for stone footing so we can finish off structures. Tier 2, so that's going to be awesome. Over here we can build that again, and now we can also just upgrade all of these many different town centers or province capitals. But we can't really afford to do that everywhere, because right now our food situation is actually not all that great, surprisingly enough. That is unusual, but Budogis we definitely need to make a hilltop a podium because it is right there on the front lines. Vulnerable as heck, so yeah, that needs to happen. Which also means we can't really afford to subjugate these guys here or pay them to become our client states again. But what we can do is start moving out. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna meet up, let's say, what's the easiest way to get down there? Okay, fine, so in that case we're gonna meet up right there. It's gonna take a few turns, but it will be faster once the winter passes. Let's just get out there now. We're actually kind of fast just on our own. It is kind of insane actually to see how fast we really are. But yeah, this is cool. And with that said, we should probably also upgrade this here to a hilltop podium because it's also on the front lines. So they're gonna be super strong. This one should be a hilltop podium as well, but we don't really have the funds for it. Or the food for it at the moment, actually. We need another food province, and we accidentally made this into an economy province, which I really wanted to be, because it's so damn awesome. That means one of the other provinces should be more focused on food than what it is right now. It's only really our capital that is food-based at the moment. Okay, so now we have 2 armies at our waiting point, but actually they can just move forward. We don't need to be all linked up for us to just move ahead. We are gonna trespass into a hostile territory, but so be it. They are inferior to us, so they can just suffer the consequences. They can just attack us if they want. We don't care. We will gladly accept another fight. Another war wouldn't hurt us, at least. But with that said, we should probably destroy this enclosed settlement down here and start converting this into more of a food-based area. Because we need the food. And this one is actually taking away food as well, so it will just be better for us overall. Besides, the inventory is at 0 down there. Which is surprising as well. And it's so damn high up here, we could always just turn off this region here from Texas. We will earn less gold, but we don't need the gold anyway. Not in like a while. So actually this is probably a decent solution to our many problems right now. Fucking hell, Lucas. Of course you're the ones to attack us. Now you're at war with everyone again. Hopefully our allies will take them out instead of us. And at least everyone actually joined our war. Trade agreement broken, they declare independence. It's basically a civil war. And oh, well, wait, what? Rome, they are at war with a few northern enemies now. Interesting. Oh well, this time here they need to be supported with better units because this could turn out to be a bloody war. So give you just some random units and then prepare for this conflict because this could be bad. Let's just set our war coordination target on Lucas. So just someone take that town. We don't care who or how you do it. Just do it, okay? And in the meantime, we can move into Roman lands now. So let's go. Well, you can move, right? Wait, what? Come on. No. You don't mean that, right? Don't say this is glitched again. I hate when this is happening. Our agent can't even move out of here. Can you do anything about this? Well, perhaps. What about if we go into a defensive stance or now move? No. So let's try to hide. Perhaps that will make sure they can't see our army and then move out. I'm not sure how this works out actually. This is such a dumb thing to happen. Why? Come on, man. A child is born. Okay. Okay, good, good, good. And then, let's see here. Did it fix itself? It seems like it did. You know, I'm glad I did that because, I mean, now this army here won't be able to help in the first initial contact with Rome. But it's an improvement. Oh my god, look at this. The Toriski, they've actually taken Alcimones up here and then also liberated Coria. That's insane. The Suebos, they're almost destroyed. And Rome, they have barely taken Midland and is still in the process of converting this. We might be able to make a massive blow towards Rome right now. Let's go for it. And there we go. Now we're at war with Rome. And we won't really be able to get a proper fight in this episode. We can just auto-solve these first few battles here by sending our armies forward and then taking them with an auto-solve like this. But we're gonna make a dent into their lands and we are gonna take this for ourselves. I will promise that. So we're gonna raise them to the ground because we don't want them. Oh my god, that's another army. We don't really want these lands and we don't want the Romans to have them afterwards. Let's just make them farmlands and then... What? They're right there. Okay. I guess we're gonna have to fight that next turn. Or next episode. But for now, let's just start the invasion in the south as well. By sending our forces down here. Oh wow, that's easy enough. Let's just bring the other army down there too. And then... There we go. I mean, in theory, we shouldn't really take this land here. Because it's part of Greece. But we really need this port to actually get across. I mean, I guess we could just get a boat and then just sail across. So that's gonna be the plan. So let's just do what we usually do here. Then let's talk to them. Give them a trade agreement and then make them become our satrapy. Which they obviously don't want. So let's make them a client state. Which they obviously don't want. So let's give them a bunch of gold. Or else they will die. Okay, so they will die. But we should probably start finding ourselves a small ship over here that can transport us all the way down there. So let's just sail down here. Oh, we can't actually get transport. Okay, so in that case, we might have some issues getting over to Terrace. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it, I guess. This is gonna be interesting. But we will face off against the Romans here next turn. Well, let's just initiate the battle. Mortis, you will be the one to draw first blood. But as said, that's gonna be in the next episode. So until then, thank you very much for watching, everyone, and goodbye.